Hi everyone, welcome to X's and O's with LeRoy Butler, and we are going to look at a Chicago Bears play. This is a play that kind of dogged the Packers, and I think we're going to see this again from Seattle.
Absolutely.
And it's basically an outside zone play in which the Bears are trying to, from what we could tell, isolate Sam Shields, figuring he can't tackle. So why don't you set it up for us and tell us what we're about to see. Yeah, go ahead, and then we'll look at the formation from the screen.
I'm going to show you the V that's very important. This is the V. Invisible V, the two safeties and the quarterback. That's who has to get everything in the right progression. Now, if you come down too quick, Jay Cutler knows. There's
come
a
down
rotation.
to where?
It just come
You're
down.
talking about coming.
Yeah, just come on down. He kind of knows what's going on. But if you can rotate and hold your disguise to 10 seconds before you can rotate, then you're good. Most quarterbacks have to get into it by then. If not, it's going to be delay a game.
Right, right.
But in the 20s, hold it. But for some reason, Hyde came on down. Okay, great. That's exactly what Jay Cutler was looking for. He wants to make sure everything goes out to Sam Shields. So
let's look at that first photo because it shows Micah Hyde right there, and Cutler is all set. I mean, he knows where the Packers
exactly
are
where he
lined up.
wants to go.
And instead, you're saying at the point that he's at in this photo, Micah Hyde should be coming down now.
Yeah, right. He should make Cutler guess is 21 coming down and he's going to the middle, or vice versa.
Okay.
But once you come on down, you know, it's a little bit easier for most quarterbacks to say this is the strength and this is the weak side. So once that happens, okay, great. They got the play they wanted.
Okay.
Okay, fine. I mean, you still got to make the play. What you're going to try to do is this tackle's going to come down and double here, and they're going to pull this guard right here, Tom. Now, the key to a lot of these plays are if you get cracked, stay in your gap. But right when, you know, you get a block right here, stalemate, 19 comes on Eddie Roy, he's going to crack on Michael Hyde. Okay, fine. Now the outside guy's going to crack on 29. Now when Forte gets the ball, we got another picture of Forte at the end.
Yeah, let's look at the crackback blocks. You can see it in the photo.
Yeah, but the key to this, that's how it's going to look. Right. The key to this, Tom, is right here, Michael Hyde. He has to shoot this to the next level.
Okay.
If he shoots this gap, now when that guard comes around, he's going to disrupt this play right here, either make a tackle for a 3-yard loss, or he's going to take this guard out and make Forte go a lot deeper. Now Sam Shields has a better chance of making that tackle.
And what we saw was he came down, as you discussed, he had to watch the play action because
that's his guy.
Bennett is his guy.
Yep.
So Hyde does that. But then once he knows it's a handoff, he kind of waited for this guy because he saw the cutback, he saw the crackback. But you were saying, just hit it.
Just hit it.
Just go in
and
hit it and hit whatever you can.
Absolutely. Because once he engages on Nick Perry, Perry got him. If he engages, that's your guy, okay? If he gets past him, Palmer will get him going back across. You got to be aggressive right here because you got two cracks going by 19 and 10. And now this is going to be Marshawn Lynch on Sam Shields.
Yeah, as we'll see in this last photo, you can see they've got the perfect isolation there. They got Matt Forte on
That's the picture
Sam
that they
Shields.
want right there.
And you can see everybody else bottled up there, and that's the whole idea of this run. But so you're saying either Hyde has to come in and make that, or you also said that Nate Palmer in the middle here did not scrape over the top.
The key for Palmer is if this guard pulls, if he move, you move.
Okay.
Once he pulls, get over the top. If he doesn't pull, then you can just kind of wait and see what's going on. Because if any of these guys come and crack you, you know you got a free guy. Because he's kind of a free player here, okay? Because this is his man. So my thing is, and then again, you got your guy, Matthews, he's did it before, chased this play down in the back, if you can make this thing what we call belly back deep.
And that's another thing, if Hyde comes here and slows it down, maybe Matthews gets it from
Absolutely.
So there's a lot of little things that go into defending that play.
Absolutely, and I think the coaching point today is be aggressive. If a guy's trying to crack you, stay in that gap, but push it to the next level. Every time you go to the next level, that's making Forte or Lynch make one more step deeper, and the pursuit can get to him.
Okay, great. So next we'll look at a play from the Seattle-St. Louis game where we saw Russell Wilson get some heat.
Yeah.
So this Seattle play is really interesting because Jeff Fisher decided that whenever Russell Wilson was in an empty backfield, he was going to come after him.
They're going to get after him.
And you said that was similar to your philosophy when you played the 49ers, right?
Yes, when we played Steve Young, anytime it was empty, we were going to get him.
Just figuring you could get there first before he could tip the ball out.
And before he, try to make a quick throw, a slant or anything, we told our cornerbacks the ball's coming out quick. See, if you do that, it simplifies it. Anytime it's empty, we got our favorite blitz. And in this case, the Rams like this 3-3 screen. And it kind of gives you the illusion of you got almost like 8 or 9 guys up here across the board.
Yeah, let's look at the formation. You can see it here. You can see they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys up at the line of scrimmage. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And then you probably can't see there's a corner over there as well.
Right.
So what are they going to do here, and what's their plan to get after them? Are they bringing all 7 or what?
Well, no. What they try to do is 2 things. You got to have some very athletic linebackers because you want them to have the illusion of coming up and getting these guards to hold. When you get there, not just linebacker can come, okay? And then now on this side, Russell is thinking maybe the linebacker at the end is coming, but guess who comes? A guy that kind of spies him and comes. Now they got him contained.
Right.
Well, guess what? You would think, why don't he throw these little pop passes right here to these 2 guys? When these guys engaged, they came out. They came out. Now he held the ball, and you got a sack right there.
And I think we can show that on the second photo that you can see that.
Yep. You see those 2 guys dropping out of there.
They're bailing out, and these 2 are coming. And on the right there, you see Jimmy Graham. And Wilson's, obviously, his first read is to the left because you see his head is turned to the left.
But his head should be turned to the left and come back to Jimmy Graham on the outside, what we call a Y stick. He would just stop right there. But, again, all these guys got to do, the inside guys, is just so these guards won't pop out to take these 2 guys.
Yeah.
And what happens is, real quick, Tom,
if
these guys start popping out, getting these 2 rushers, then these guys, they'll just come.
Okay.
They'll just come. And now they got more than they can cover, and you'll just take your chances.
I think in this scenario, you're putting a lot of pressure on this offensive line, which isn't as good as it used to be. And then in the end, you can see that the 2 matchups, the guys are covered. There's nowhere for Russell Wilson to go, and he goes down. Now let's try to put this in Packer terms.
Okay.
I don't know that we're going to see
a 3-3.
A 3-3. You could. Yeah. You could see, 7 across the line. But what if, let's say the Seattle comes out with this exact same formation, 5 out. What do you think Green Bay does here if they were to blitz?
The first thing Green Bay wants to do is contain Russell Wilson. You do not want him outside the pocket because he got a run and a throw option. That is bad. So you want to keep him in the pocket as did the Rams, but you want guys to basically funnel him in to the inside rush. You got to get good push up in his middle. And I think that's a recipe for any quarterback. He has to guess who's coming.
Right.
And disguise. Slow your disguise down. Don't just come running up in here faking. No, hold your disguise and hold your rotation, again, to 10 seconds. If they snap it before then, you have to hit it on the run, so what? But what you don't, I'd rather hit it on a run late, Tom, than just give it away.
Then give it away.
Don't just give it away. Make this center guess who's coming. Make these guards guess what's your front. Make them guess, because every time they're thinking, I'm past them. They're thinking, I'm past them. Now you get a very conservative defense and turn it into an aggressive defense. So again, it proves that you can put pressure on Russell Wilson, and they got to be not afraid to do that, not afraid to go after him.
And that's what they'll try to do. It shows the St. Louis Rams showed that you can put pressure on Russell
Absolutely.
Wilson. Well, thanks for joining us for X's and O's with LeRoy Butler, and we will see you next week after the Seattle game.